What's up, guys? Abstract Tiger Productions here. I'm Chris.
I'm Drew.
And we are back with the next episode, episode 4 of Ahsoka. And last time we had basically an extended version of the attack on the Millennium Falcon, but with a lot less success. They got our Ahsoka, Sabine, and Yuang was following the ship that was towing the gigantic hyperdrive, and basically found it, got attacked. We did see it, Jason Syndulla, Hera's son, and
we met Chancellor.
Mon Mothma. Chancellor. Yeah, the Mon Mothma is now the Chancellor of the New Republic Senate.
And Senator Ziona.
Yeah, and Senator Ziona got chewed upside down, back down the other in 6 ways from Sunday by Hera because.
Oh, and everybody in the room went quiet when she asked that question.
Were you fighting the war? Oh, snap.
So you just sat back and waited to see who came out on top. Pin drop. Even Mon Mothma's like,
oh, crap.
No. You could see it in her eyes. She wanted to smile and laugh, but she had to remember that she's in charge. You could see it in her eyes. It was very much like that twinkle in her eye she had in Andor when she was lying to someone.
Okay.
And so it looked a lot like that.
I don't know. I couldn't really tell by the hologram. But I just know that it just got very awkward very quickly.
Yes.
And
Hera, maybe you should step out.
Yeah.
We will discuss this further.
Discuss this, and they did say no, but and amongst that, Hera did get cut off. So I think she's gonna. Yeah. I said this. I think she's gonna just show up anyways because it's Hera.
Yeah, but they would have lost track of where they're at.
Possibly, yeah. Anyways, we had live action Purrgil.
Yes.
Yay.
For the second time.
Second time.
Yes, we saw Purrgil alongside Din when he had the Starfighter and Grogu. Could feel them.
Okay.
Yeah,
I had forgotten about that.
Yeah, that's
how unremarkable that scene was. Apparently,
I tried to make a reference to it in the last episode, but I think I said it in my head, not out loud. But yeah, that's our second time seeing the Purrgil in the Filoni-verse.
Filoni-verse?
Filoni Favreau-verse. The
Star Wars
Disney
universe.
Plus Star Wars TV shows.
Okay. Time to Fly. That was the name of the episode. I'm like, what does this say? Okay.
Time to Fly, yes.
Time to Fly. That was the title of the episode. All right. And then, we kind of left off in with them in the forest. After being shot down. So, yay.
Was it more of a crash landing or a control?
No, it was actually a landing.
Oh, okay.
So,
because Huang, what did I miss?
Well, he went offline. He went offline whenever the ship went offline.
Well, he went offline and he didn't get to see Ahsoka.
He didn't get to see the
floating
Purrgil
in the sky.
Oh, when was that?
Yeah, space whales, also known as Purrgil. Yes, we know.
Yes, we know.
Huh?
Purrgil.
But I'm excited for episode 4.
Yep. So, shall we get on to it? To do the thing with the watching of the episode? Yes.
I think that would be a wise decision.
Yes. Until I flub words again. Which
wouldn't be a reaction if you didn't.
Well, it'd be boring if I didn't.
Yeah, I'm the rambler and you're the one that can't words right.
Yes.
Yes.
I are caveman.
Technology?
Gee. Watch last episode 3, you'll understand. But anyways. Alright, so let's go here. Ooh, it's quiet.
It is. I didn't realize that till you said it.
We're in the library. Quiet. Oh, they turned off everything again.
I'm gonna try again.
Oh, and Huang.
The enemy has the map and the means to get where they want to go.
Yes.
I fear we face a difficult choice. Which is, if we can't make the journey to find Ezra, then no one should.
Oh. Okay.
Be careful out here.
There are things that go bump in the night. We're the ones who bump back. Sorry.
Nice.
Well,
Yeah,
well,
these
there you go.
murder robots are kind of getting frustrated, or murder droids are getting frustrated.
Hunter killer, yeah.
Is that a note of fear in your voice?
Huh. I wonder. Which makes me wonder what his backstory is.
All we know is that he's a Clone War
Veteran.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
who either hid
Fallen Jedi. Yeah, I mean he had to have hid all this time, and this is him poking out the first time. Where's your jetpack, Sabine?
She may have felt she didn't need it.
Other than that, it got destroyed in the interim.
Possibly. Ding.
Finally some progress.
I wonder. Oh! Oh! That's cool. Oh.
That damn droid made it worse. He wouldn't.
Nope. Oh, jeez. Oh, she still has some of her Mando toys. Mando toys.
Wow.
May I make one request, Hero? Stay together.
Aw.
You did better that way.
Oh. There's the ghost! Ha! Uh-oh. Womp, womp,
I'm
womp.
just gonna sit around and do nothing with her.
But you can't leave without authorization.
Watch me.
I'm a general. I do what I want.
General Staff, what do I tell them?
You'll think of something.
Just tell him I hit you.
Just tell him I hit you.
Sorry.
I was gonna say, there's not many people that can tell Hera what to do.
No.
So why is he worried?
Thanks for joining the party, Carson.
What is it, General?
You know how it is.
Okay, so
Once a rebel, always a rebel.
On your signal, Phoenix Leader.
Phoenix Leader. Oh, that's a cool callback.
Mark!
Oh.
For the jump we're attempting, if your calculations are off by even a little, we will be lost to the depths of the void.
Yep.
Have faith.
Faith. I lost that a long time ago.
Yeah.
who are you?
Bane and Skull.
To be so desensitized to everything the Force stands for. Like, he's not even a Sith, he's just numb.
Yeah. He's a numb
He's an
Jedi.
anti-Jedi.
He's a numb Jedi. Oh, it's gonna be one of those where it's like this one goes, and then this one locks in, and then yeah.
Stargate!
This.
Yes!
Ooh. Form change.
Yes.
See if you had
What's your plan? Having the trees fall on her?
Oh, ouch. That helmet came off a little too quick.
Indeed.
Oh. Okay. That's like Anakin's stance before the, that he used before to fight Dooku the first time.
Mm-hmm.
And lost an arm.
Yes. Which hopefully she learned from.
I've seen this trick before. It's not that impressive. You're dead. Yup. Oh! Oh, you didn't know that was the thing, did you?
He was
one of
not
like
real.
a witch. It's like a one
a
of
Night
the
Brother?
No, it's like probably like one of the Night Sisters like possessing somebody's body. Like a dead body or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's a Night Sister reincarnation?
Kinda, but more like
necromancy?
possession. Yeah, possession. Yeah.
Okay.
Which makes sense because Morgan Elsbeth is a Night Sister, so she would have, I guess, privy to that ability. I'm sure, with help of Mother Towson, which I'm sure, I don't think she's actually dead now.
I will prepare for our departure. Protect the map until I send for you.
Anakin spoke highly of you.
He knew Anakin.
Interesting. He never mentioned you.
Everyone in the Order knew Anakin Skywalker. Few would live to see what he became.
This is true.
He knew who he
Should
was.
receive a mark. Is that why you walked away? Abandoned him?
I'm not here to discuss my past.
Hmm.
The only reason I'm here is to secure the future.
For you.
Something far greater.
Ambitious.
Necessary.
And you find starting another war necessary.
I'm not starting a war. But Thrall will. One must destroy in order to create.
Oh. Oh, okay. Haha. Very samurai-esque. Nope. Okay.
The form changes are really throwing me off.
Ooh. He's
Very aggressive.
yeah. Be aggressive. Be aggressive. Sorry. Oh.
Ow.
Ah. Okay.
Did she just force slap her?
No.
You have
Oh.
Nice.
That's funny.
It didn't need to come to this. But you know no other way.
Stop! Speed. Destroy it! Away from her!
God,
She's
just
not
do
gonna do
it.
it. See if. Oh. See if you had your jetpack, you could just.
Sabine, you will be reunited with your friend.
Don't do it, Sabine.
It's the only way. Do it. For Ezra.
Oh.
Shin, release her.
Shin.
Shin.
Give her my word. And I'll make her former master.
Ahsoka's not dead.
Come in, over.
Yes, affirmative. This is Fulcrum. We are down on the surface of Cetos. Repeat, we are down. Can you send assistance? Over.
Copy, Green. We're already here.
What can you tell me?
The enemy has built a massive hyperspace ring. Do not let it escape.
Where are Sabine and Ahsoka?
They are attempting to stop the enemy from the surface.
General, scans are detecting a ship bearing 5 Mark 60.
I've got it.
Let's cut across the axis and block its path. Calculations are complete. Return at once.
Understood.
Oh!
No one will be following us.
That actually looks like that's a cool shot.
That's a very cool shot.
Hera. Ignore. Engage the hyperdrive.
Carson, are you reading this?
That's tremendous surge in power.
It's the hyperdrive.
Hyperdrives, plural, I would
Yeah.
imagine.
They're in the planet.
And there they go. Oh, snap.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, oh.
Okay, so Captain Tiva's okay. Where's Hera?
Yeah. In the ghost?
I meant, is she okay?
Yeah.
You never want to hear a kid say the line.
No.
Lady Wren, I have completed repairs on the engines. Lady Wren? Sabine, are you there? Lady Tano? Ahsoka?
Oh, she's in the world between worlds.
Yeah.
It's quiet. There's no sounds, no voices, nothing here. Oh, there it is.
Master?
I didn't expect to see you so soon.
What? Oh my gosh, it's Anakin!
Okay, and that's where it's gonna live off. Peter Ramsey. All right. Dun dun dun. Dun dun follow. Hey, say follow. Sorry. Oh, this is the first time, I guess, that we see him since the Return of the Jedi.
Other than Obi-Wan.
I'm not counting that because that's still technically before he.
You're talking about
No,
seeing
not
Anakin
Hayden
in
Christensen.
general.
I'm sorry. I should have said Anakin. The first time we've seen Anakin since Return of the Jedi, since he was there with Obi-Wan.
Seen him, yes.
Yeah.
Because he did, talk to Rey at the end of Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah, but that's still in the future.
Right, yeah.
That's nah.
Right. I'm thinking chronologically, timeline, you're talking about in this canon.
In
the timeline canon.
Yes.
I was thinking we're talking about 1980s versus today.
Yeah, I'm referring like in the Star Wars universe timeline.
It's been 10 years since the last time we saw Anakin.
So, yeah.
When he sacrificed himself to kill the Emperor. Okay, so apparently Hayden Christensen, when he showed up on Obi-Wan, he did a couple of spot shots for Ahsoka, too.
Sure, why not? I mean...
Can you go back? What was the first thing he said to her? Because I think it was, "Hey, Snips."
Okay.
That's why I looked up so fast.
Hello, Snips.
Snips! Master?
I didn't expect to see you so soon.
Seeing Rosario Dawson get called Snips is just weird but awesome at the same time.
And being called by Anakin.
Yeah.
Which usually that's, I mean...
So you're gonna call him Sky Guy in episode 5? Please? Instead of saying Anakin when she turned around, she should have said, "Hey, Sky Guy." But, alright, I'll give it one. Because...
She's in shock, because
So when Star Wars Celebration happened, it actually had Ashley Eckstein and Hayden Christensen on stage together. And they actually conversed like Anakin. and so he actually said, "Hey, Snips." And she said, "There's my Sky Guy." And they gave each other a hug on stage. And so seeing it with Rosario Dawson, I'm just like, okay, the world, this is okay. But they killed her.
Did they?
Well, she's in the world between worlds, which is like the Jedi afterlife.
No.
Before you become a Force ghost.
No, not.
But this is where Ezra brought her back from the dead.
No. I don't think she died.
She died fighting Vader.
No, I don't think she did. I know. It's going to be weird time shenanigans.
It is time shenanigans because the only reason why she survived is because he pulled her away. Because he was going to save Kanan.
If you remember, at the end of season 2, after their fight, during the whole like musical montage,
yeah, Darth Vader comes crawling out and the doors.
Right.
Yeah.
And immediately after that, it's very faint. You see Ahsoka walking farther into the Sith temple. It's from behind. So she's alive.
Like while he's walking this way, she's walking behind him that way?
No. It's two different scenes. He's outside, he's going to his ship, he's all beat up and his face mask is all cut up.
And he's like
half
limping.
And then it cuts out, yes. And then it pans back from you'll see the triangular door and Ahsoka is walking through that door. And Ezra's interference in World Between Worlds was something that it's like a fixed point in time with Doctor Who.
Yeah.
He pulled her out, and the little time that they spent together was enough for time on the outside to pass enough after the explosion that when she went back through after Palpatine was doing his attacking thing with his hand, she was able to get out and go back to that point in time. She never died.
I thought they very clearly killed her off, and that was him bringing her back.
No.
To life.
No.
Because the whole point is he wanted to save Kanan.
Yeah, that was but he didn't know he had that opportunity whenever.
Well, he was like
okay. He was
watching the fight, and he's like, "No," and he pulled her through.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then as he's talking to her, he's like, "Wait, I can save Kanan too." Right. And that's when he gets tempted. He was getting tempted by the Emperor. By
Emperor.
Enter. No. I was gonna say by good Palpatine. Palpatine the White.
That wasn't until whenever he was in his old grandpa form in the end of the series finale.
Right. That's what I was saying. Because he was being tempted to reopen the World Between Worlds.
Yeah, that was but that was later.
Right.
But yeah,
because he said I could save Kanan, I could save your family,
and then Ahsoka basically talks him into you have to let him go.
Yeah,
you have to let Kanan go, because Kanan dying was also a fixed point in time,
which sucks.
Yes,
because we will not get Freddie Prinze Jr.
unless we have a flashback here. That would be cool, though.
That would be incredibly cool.
Having Kanan Jarrus, a la, Caleb Doom in live action, being played by Freddie Prinze, that would be cool.
Yes. So I have a question for you.
So
in the context
I think Anakin pulled her out, used one of the portals, and pulled her into there to
talk to her.
Well, yeah, prevent her from falling into the ocean.
Okay.
Yeah.
So my
That's
question.
How I. Yeah.
My question is, if this is setting up a potential Clone Wars, because he's pre-Scar, like you mentioned.
Yeah. Unless, of course, I mean, it could have been, it was shadowed on that side of his face, but I didn't see the scar here.
He didn't have the scar. We went back and rewatched
so,
it the second time.
Yeah.
To listen for the hey snips.
Yeah.
Or hello snips.
Snips.
He didn't have the scar. I agree with you there.
Yeah.
So do you think, since we know that...
Force healing. It's like...
the weirdest thing to happen to Star Wars ever. The amount of memes I've seen because Sabine surviving her attack, Reva surviving her attack, the Grand Inquisitor surviving his attack, and Maul, the amount of times that I've seen people... the amount of times that I've seen people like do like side-by-side meme, and then Qui-Gon's just like, hello?
He wasn't angry enough to survive, I guess. I don't know.
So, because, I basically said now Star Wars is to the point that you could just put a med pack on it.
Yeah.
And you're good to go. Because that's what it was. They've had a med pack around her. It was like a portable back to tank.
Yeah. I don't know.
So do you think if we get a Clone Wars, like a legit Clone Wars flashback?
Are we going to see Balin?
No.
Oh.
Well, maybe Balin will be part of the story.
Yeah.
Obi-Wan? Because if Hayden filmed this at the same time he was doing Obi-Wan, what's to stop Ewan McGregor from coming over there, having his younger form, and having, his general...
Clone Wars garb on?
Yeah. Because I already know that we're getting... I can't remember when they said it was going to be, but we are getting Tamara Morrison as Rex.
Okay.
But I don't remember if they said it was in Ahsoka or not. So I'm wondering where we're going to be in the timeline. We have Anakin pre-Scar.
Yeah.
Obi-Wan could show up. Rex is coming at some point.
Yeah.
Live action Clone Wars. I mean, I'm down. And that could be where we see Thrawn.
The only person that we're missing is Hondo. And Melch.
Okay, but that brings me to my next question. Who would play Hondo?
I don't know.
Because the person that I would have thought would play Hondo in live action really, really well was Gideon. Like, I think that you putting the makeup on him and letting him just have fun, because Giancarlo Esposito can play Goofy well.
Yeah.
he plays Goofy very well. I think that he would be a great Hondo. But would they do that? Because if he's got, the CGI or physical effects makeup and you can't actually see it's him.
What about here it might be a bit of a stretch.
Because the voice actor wouldn't work.
No. Unfortunately. But what about I don't know. Thinking about it, it may not work.
Who?
I was thinking of the dad from Shang-Chi. Maybe. I don't know.
The guy that played Wenwu?
Yeah.
That's
Maybe.
a wild one.
I know. But it's just...
Because I feel like Hondo would be more of a Jamaican, African descent based on the way he talks.
I don't know.
Because the whole point is he's supposed to be a pirate. Johnny Depp is Hondo. Johnny Depp is Hondo.
Johnny Depp.
Yes! Alright. That's enough Goofy for right now. Thrawn! They said heir to the Empire.
Yeah. They said the thing.
Well, it was in the trailer, and it was like a whole monologue, going over the trailer. And I'm waiting for her to, do that, expositional monologue. And that's the first time she said anything. Thrawn.
Yeah.
Do you really want Thrawn to come back and be the heir to the Empire? And I'm that was weak sauce, but I'm still here for it.
Yeah. Well, the map's now destroyed. Balin made sure of that.
Yep.
Now they're gone. And I was right about two things. Hera decided to go all by herself. Well, recruiting a few other people.
The Phoenix Squadron!
Yeah. Called Phoenix Leader. Alright, why not? We're in with this. And then...
Once a rebel,
they
always a rebel.
showed up, and guess what? Boom! Gone!
Yes. And here's the other problem. I only saw two ships survive. Captain Teva and the Ghost.
The other guy. There was another X-Wing there.
I thought that was the one that was only exhausting on one engine still.
There was two others. The other three, I think, were two got smashed, and then one got damaged, and I think was falling to the planet.
Yeah.
But there's like 2 X-wings left, and then the Ghost. And then Jason, I guess,
Dead the line.
he's dead the line. I have a bad feeling about this. And Hera knows all too well what that means, considering who Jason's father is.
Well, does that? I hate to say this because this is Star Wars, but are they saying that the kid's force sensitive?
Well, yes, considering who this father is, yes. I would imagine so. There is a possibility. It is a possibility because of, Kanan.
Right.
Caleb. Yeah. So,
also,
and
is it? Sorry, I just have a quick question. It might be something that's just bugging me a little bit. Is it a Twi'lek? Twi'lek. Sorry, I hear him called Tweez, and so I thought that's how
it's pronounced. It's one of those Han or Han type of situations.
Okay. Is it a Twi'lek thing to take the name of the last name of the mother? Because I'm surprised that Jason doesn't have Caleb or Kanan's last name. It's Jason Syndulla. Because they were essentially married. It just never...
They never really officially married, per se. The only thing I can see is because she had him still during the war with the Empire, she had him keep her name. That way it keeps who his father is kind of in the
secret.
dark.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because,
force possibility, force sensitivity.
I got you.
Yeah.
Okay. So Jason Doom is not a thing.
He may change it later.
Jason Jarrus just sounds interesting.
Yeah, Jason Jarrus.
That sounds like a comic book hero. Jason Jarrus.
Jason Doom, Kanan Jarrus. I don't know.
I don't know. Jason Doom sounds a lot better.
Jason Doom.
I could just imagine reading a book titled Jason Doom.
Yeah.
Timothy's on. Get on it.
Or he goes back to Lothal. And he meets a dog that just walks up and says, Doom. Wolf. Sorry.
Wolf. Gosh. I just had like the
Dad?
I just had the greatest image in my head.
Yes, your dad is a Loth Wolf.
Jason Syndulla.
That's weird sounding. Sorry.
Jason Syndulla is... Oh my gosh, I can't remember his name. I know the horse's name is Atreyu. But the kid from Neverending Story.
Oh, yeah.
And... The Loth Wolf is
the horse's name was Artax. The kid's name was
name was Atreyu. Okay, so I got them mixed up. Yeah. So Artax, oil, the swamp, quicksand. Yeah. Okay, but
Swamp of Sorrows or something like that. Swamp of Sadness. Yeah,
that's what it was. Swamp of Sadness, because it's about depression. So, Jason is Atreyu, and
he has to give his mom a new name.
Say
my name, Bastion. Sorry.
The white... Wow. That did not age well. The white
No, it did
Loth
not,
Wolf.
but whatever.
The white Loth Wolf is actually Falcor. Like, I want to see this meme. Please, someone in the comments. Draw this on Photoshop. Put it in the comments. I want to see it. He may not put it up, but I want to see it.
Okay.
Because it just... My brain went there.
Alright, well... I have a feeling they probably didn't give Sabine her jetpack because the fight would have probably been over a little bit quicker. She wouldn't have had to stand there and try to make the decision with Balin to give him the map thing. If she had her thing, she could have just took off and fly in the sky.
Is it?
Or even then, fly down and try to catch Ahsoka.
Yeah.
When she fell off the cliff.
Is it possible for someone who is not force sensitive to be tempted by the dark side? Because Balin was, working.
Well, you think of it this way, because of us here, yes, we can be, tempted by our own. Yes.
See, because what I
not
thought was
necessarily be able to go get the Sith abilities or have that Sith thing, but yes, it's like any sort of temptation with
right.
it's like that, and he's just being manipulative.
See, the way I thought that conversation was going to go, and I was really hoping it didn't, so I'm glad it didn't. But I think it would have made better storyline-wise. But then again, I'm not Dave Filoni who wrote all these episodes. But the way I was thinking was that they were going to do it a way where Baylan kills Shin, now that we know her name, 4 episodes in, Shin, because he disobeyed her, and he makes Sabine his apprentice.
She disobeyed him. Yeah.
That's I flipped my pronouns, but yeah. Shin disobeyed Baylan. Baylan kills Shin.
Yeah,
Baylan takes Sabine as his apprentice.
But anyways, she didn't really disobey him. I mean, she just woke up and started voice choking him. Because she was knocked out during that whole conversation.
Right.
So I don't think it was like a real disobedience. I mean, if she would have kept going without releasing her, yes, that would have been disobedience. But she let go eventually. But
that was fun.
It was interesting.
Fallen Jedi.
Fallen Jedi.
So are we talking about Baylan, or are we talking about literally Ahsoka going...
Both.
Okay.
Or are we
talking about Sabine being tempted?
I don't think it's Sabine. I think it's mostly related to Baylan, and mostly that. And I am interested about what. I mean, he had to have. I don't know where he was or anything, what he was doing. Hopefully, maybe we'll get some backstory. I don't know if we'll
That's
get.
why I'm hoping for that Clone Wars flashback episode.
Maybe just to see what. I mean, he got really. I mean, there's other Jedi that just went into hiding.
Yeah. Because that would also explain the Thrawn flashback.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Would have Thrawn been?
If it was the end of the Clone Wars, he had to get in the Emperor's good graces somehow, and I haven't read them enough to know when he got involved.
Yeah,
I feel like it was like early Clone Wars.
I would imagine Thrawn,
or not early Clone Wars.
It would have been early in the Empire's that transition period, a la like when Bad Batch is going on.
Exactly, because it's like Batman Year 1.
Yeah.
Darth Vader proto year.
We need a Thrawn Year 1.
No. So when Darth Vader is in his old armor, like before he realizes that his old armor isn't going to do what he needs it to do, and he has it rebuilt.
Whatever.
Him and Thrawn get trapped on a planet together. They're on a mission together, and you got Anakin, who's so headstrong because he's still new to the suit, having to learn a whole new way of fighting because he can't maneuver the same way and all that kind of stuff. It's too heavy and all that. So he's so headstrong, and you saw how angry he got at Obi-Wan fighting him.
Yeah.
So it's somewhere in that time frame, because Thrawn had to be the tactical mind and get them, they basically jobbed Darth Vader because he was so new to the suit that they had to have Thrawn as his, not moral compass, but like...
way off the planet or wherever. But
yeah,
anyways,
mind, essentially.
Yeah.
Mind over matter kind of a thing.
Yeah. I don't know. It depends.
Because I feel like the last time we saw Thrawn, like in the context of Rebels, he had a scar on the side of his head, like right here. And I don't remember the shot from the Comic-Con trailer having that scar. So, I don't know.
I don't remember him having a scar at all.
I want to say he got one from one of the Purrgil.
I don't know. I know he got wrapped up.
Yeah.
But that was about it.
Just like the Bendu said.
Yes. Look me in the arms in a cold embrace. Oh, man.
Oh my goodness.
Live action Bendu.
I want it so bad. I think we talked about that
man.
When we were speculating after the Ahsoka trailer about whether or not, since we're going to be on Lothal, will they go back to that planet to see if the Bendu survived?
Oh, the Bindu survived. He just was trolling.
Yeah, because he shot him and then and it just hit the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you hear him laugh. Oh, man.
I cannot wait for next week.
Yeah, we've
Episode
got
5.
2 episodes left. I mean,
Too freaking short.
this one felt a little bit longer than the other.
No, I'm talking about the season.
Yeah, I know. They should have done minimum of 10 episodes.
So far, Disney Plus has not done anything over 9. And that's She-Hulk and WandaVision.
Right.
And, you know, the What Ifs and Visions.
Right, yeah.
But other than that...
I mean, come on. You can't count to 10. I mean...
when I read that this was considered a miniseries, I was like, are you serious? Because that means it's not even guaranteed a season 2. And I'm like...
That's like the
you have
Kenobi
so much
is
to
a
wrap
miniseries too, as well.
Well, apparently that might potentially be changing because Ewan said something about having to fix his goatee with a winky face or something like that on social media.
I don't know. Well, with the strike, that may or may not be a thing anymore. So, yeah.
The strike is really messing everything up.
Yes. Anyways,
Three Disney Plus shows have just been straight up canceled. They were in either pre-production or completely done filming that won't be released.
And
one of them was a 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea origin story for Captain Nemo called Nautilus. Sounded really cool. Completely done filming, scrapped.
Well, I mean, it's...
They said they might shop it around to Paramount Plus or something.
Yeah.
Sounds really cool.
Either that or they can just put it in the Disney vault. Right next to Cinderella and Snow White, and then once a year, this is out of the vault. Better get it now.
Yeah, that was ridiculous. The whole vault thing I thought was the weirdest gimmick ever. Because, you know, VHS tapes were a thing at that time.
They still did it whenever DVDs still were.
Really?
Yeah. Because I remember something that's like, it was remastered on DVD, or it's like, first time on DVD, out of the vault.
Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, the original Pinocchio, Dumbo. Yeah.
The only one that will not see the light of day is Song of the South. That was a pitiful Jared Leto. I live in a society. Okay. Jared Leto could do a good Hondo.
That's where you went with that? I actually saw that Jared Leto's about to be in something that I was like, what? Oh!
Barbie 2.
No, they're making a third Tron. It's called Tron Ares.
I've heard
and Jared Leto's in it.
I've heard rumors that
it's not a rumor. It's like,
well,
on the slate. Well, pre-strike.
Yeah, obviously, but I did before that. I did hear somebody had been talking about a possibility of a third Tron movie.
Yeah,
interesting. So I just like, oh, that's cool. I'll probably go see it. Maybe.
I really enjoyed the first Tron. I like aspects of the second Tron.
Okay. I'm reverse.
You didn't like the first Tron?
I liked the first... I liked some aspects, but it does not age well.
Oh, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
But, I mean... the second Tron Legacy was fantastic. I loved it.
I had two main issues with it. The first being Daft Punk.
They were perfect for it. I mean, come on.
But not only did they score the whole movie,
so
they put them in it.
So
for a Tron nightclub scene.
So
I
love that. That was great.
I had problems with that because
it doesn't make it feel better that they didn't survive after Clue blew up the site.
You're not wrong. Okay, that helps. And then the other thing that I
don't like Daft Punk.
It's not that I don't like Daft Punk. It was just it felt out of place to me. Kind of like in the same way that the Great Gatsby with the Leonardo DiCaprio Great Gatsby with Tobey Maguire.
I have never seen it.
It's really good. It's a great period movie. Like, period piece.
Okay.
One problem. The entire movie is dubstep. So, like, they're supposed to be in the 20s having, like, a drinking party scene and all that kind of stuff, and you're in, like, kind of stuff in the background.
Okay.
And it's pulled me out of the movie so fast. And Great Gatsby is one of my favorite books, so that just really bothered me. And so that style of music being put in films when it doesn't belong messes with me so bad.
Okay.
Just like if they were in Ahsoka, for instance. If they were to say, all right, this episode is being scored by Skrillex. What?
I'm sure there's a genre in the universe. I mean, hey, come on. They got The Who to do the score, the intro music for Fallen Order.
You're not
But
wrong.
still. Not dubbed the Who dubbed the 70s band, but the words fail me again. Come on. The throat. Oh, there's a term for it. The Mongolian band. Who? H-U. Yes. That Who.
Yeah.
Yeah. For those of you who don't know.
I was
I love that.
Yes, The Who.
Yes.
I don't think we're talking about the same Who.
No.
Okay.
No.
I
have a funny story about the 70s band The Who. I don't know if I've told you this, but it was like in high school.
Mm-hmm.
This is like 94, 95, maybe 96. I can't remember which year it was, but
I was 5.
What? You weren't there.
No, but in 96 I was 5.
Oh, okay.
Just for context.
Okay. But
no offense, not calling you old.
Yeah.
I'm just saying there's an age gap in case nobody's noticed.
Yes, but I was not the extrovert that I am today.
You're an extrovert?
Compared to the way I was back then, yes. And, I went to the dance, and it was one of those things that, it was during my senior year, because we did we actually had a real senior class trip.
Mm-hmm.
We went to Panama City Beach. And to do different things to raise money, we did various different things like bake sales and whatnot. And I volunteered tonight to be the DJ for the entire dance.
That's great.
Okay. Everything's going smooth. I'm doing the thing. People are having fun out on the dance floor. Yada, yada, yada. 2 things happen.
Okay.
And being a student, when a member of faculty comes up and says, I want to do something real quick, you have to okay. Mm-hmm. First, I don't remember the order of operations, but this is the one that I remember happening first.
Okay.
Our accounting / business / technology teacher,
Mm-hmm.
who is one of our class sponsors or chaperones, whatever you would call them, says, all right, I'm going to play a song now. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, sure. I can't say no. But,
Yeah.
So I have to relinquish. He puts on Elvis's Amazing Grace.
Okay.
And starts playing it.
Okay.
The reaction of the crowd was dead silent, shocked faces,
Mm-hmm.
and then all of a sudden it turns to boo, and everybody leaves the dance room. We had it in the cafeteria, and everybody leaves. And he just kind of stands because I was behind the partition curtain thing. He stands there just kind of staring out at the crowd, just with this big, huge, giant grin. I'm like, oh my gosh, really?
Was this his way of saying it's bedtime?
No.
Oh, there's more?
Oh, this happened I believe it was almost in the middle of the night before
Mm-hmm.
we actually shut down and whatnot. I'm like, oh my gosh. So that's over with. Okay, I get back to being people coming back in. getting over what just happened and whatnot. The principal comes up.
Uh-huh.
He's like, okay, I know what happened before didn't go over very well. I have something that will definitely work. Okay, all right. Don't worry. He classified it as rock and roll, and yes, they are rock and roll.
Mm-hmm.
He puts on the Who.
Yes.
And it, I can't remember which one it was. I think it was, it's not Who Are You?
Right.
And it's not the other one that they did for Miami, CSI Miami. It was one of their other popular songs. A lot closer. That didn't go very well either. And he's just like, I can't understand. It's the Who. Who does not like the Who? You're 20 years too late. Sorry.
So Elvis, late by 40 years. The Who, late by 20 years. Meanwhile, you're playing all the 80s, 90s jams, right?
The 90s, modern day, whatever was coming in 90, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 90s, yes. Yeah, occasionally maybe putting on like a Bon Jovi, something like that. Not Brown Jovi, but there's your Miss Marvel reference. Sorry. But yeah. And everybody, one of my classmates come and is like, why did you do that? I'm like, I didn't. I had no control over it.
Adults took control.
Yes. Oh, man.
This is what happens when you have adult supervision.
Yeah. I need an adult. Oh, all right.
You are an adult.
What went way tangentified?
What else is new?
Okay, so we just gotta wait till the next episode. See what happens. You know what would be funny? When we start the next episode,
yeah,
we should see Anakin and Ahsoka sitting down and playing that holographic chess monster game. And just like, whoop, it is. And just having a conversation. I don't think they're going to do that, but, that'd be fun.
I wouldn't be surprised, actually.
But, wow. Anyways, I don't have anything else. I derailed. So, alright, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you do not miss any episodes coming out. So you get to stay up to date, and it'll help us out with the YouTube shenanigans and whatnot. So, until next time, bye-bye and be blessed, everyone.